Does your boss know how to motivate you?
Welcome to Managing a Career, the podcast that helps you navigate the path to professional success. I'm your host, Lane Robinson. Each episode will explore the ins and outs of taking charge of your career, from developing skills you need to succeed to building a network that can help you advance, and everything in between. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned professional, I've got you covered. Sit back, relax, and get ready to take control of your career with Managing a Career.
So, the company I work for has an annual employee survey, and my results recently came in. In most areas, I score well, usually over like 90%. But one question that I've consistently scored between 80 and 85% favorable multiple years is around how achievements are celebrated and valued. In my organization, we've implemented a few recognition programs, but they don't seem to move the needle when it comes to that particular question. Because of this, I've been reflecting lately on what does it actually mean to recognize someone. In the early 90s, Dr. Gary Chapman conceptualized the 5 love languages. These were the 5 ways that someone expresses or experiences love. They're classified as acts of service, gift giving, physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation. The premise being that showing love in the language that a recipient prefers will lead to a more meaningful interaction. When there's a disconnect in styles, the partner may not identify that love was being offered, leading to resentment and relationship strife. Using the love language concept as a base, I believe that there are parallels in how people feel recognition and are motivated. Understanding which aspects motivate you, or if you're a leader, what motivates your team, can ensure that everyone feels properly valued. Instead of Chapman's love languages, I'm going to classify the motivation or recognition aspects as monetary, tokens of appreciation, words of acknowledgement, visibility, and prestige. Monetary rewards are an obvious method because we're talking about a job or career. Monetary rewards could include recurring rewards such as raises or commissions, or it could include non recurring rewards such as gift cards or bonuses. Typically, recurring rewards are given for longer term, sustained performance, and non recurring rewards are tied to specific action or project. But money will only serve as a motivator for so long before it loses its power. Some people reach a point where they have enough, whatever that may mean to them, or they simply aren't motivated by money at all. Tokens of appreciation are non monetary rewards. These could be awards such as certificates, plaques, or trophies that can be displayed proudly, or it could be company logoed items such as articles of clothing or office products. Besides physical gifts, tokens of appreciation could also be non physical things like days off. Often, these tokens of appreciation have a higher perceived value than actual cost to the company, so they're easier for leaders to offer than a monetary reward would be. So, they're often more frequently used as rewards for short term efforts. The next form of recognition is words of acknowledgement. Whether public or private, they can go a long way in making someone feel valued. Public recognition, whether a shout out in a group meeting or an email thread, or even a dedicated slide presented in an all hands meeting, can provide positive visibility for an individual. Private praise or thanks may feel more genuine, or just may be preferred by a more introverted and reserved on the team. Visibility is something that probably isn't initially thought of as a form of recognition, but arranging for someone to present their work to the larger organization can showcase their capabilities. Other forms of visibility could be setting up a one on one with a leader higher in the organization, or establishing a mentoring relationship with an important person in the company. This face time can bring awareness that makes it easier for a leader to justify a larger raise or a desired promotion in the future. The final form of recognition is what I'm going to call prestige. Prestige is some sort of reward that elevates someone's position within the team or organization. It could be a change in title or a change in role. For example, a change from a software engineer to a software architect may only be a lateral move, but it could represent a more coveted role for someone. Prestige could also come in the form of a promotion from accountant to senior accountant. Other forms of prestige could be in choice assignments. This could be a project that has more visibility or importance to the organization, or it could be an assignment that offers a bigger challenge, such as one that provides an opportunity to work on new techniques or technologies. These types of prestige awards can signal to your peers that you have gained status, authority, or responsibility. Alternatively, receiving a prestige assignment could set you up for desired promotion in the future. Once your preferred form of recognition has been identified, it's key to let your leader know. Personally, recognition is something that I can improve on, And I think that a lot of that stems from not speaking the same recognition language as my team. For me, I'm most motivated by prestige, in particular choice assignments. So my default method of recognizing my team is to offer them similar types of opportunities. But if that isn't their preferred method, they may not understand my actions to be a form of recognition. So, my homework after this episode is to talk to each member of my team and determine what their preferred form of recognition is. Your homework is to self reflect on what motivates you and let your manager know. Once you've identified your preferred forms of recognition, why don't you go to managingacareer.com and access the community? Once there, let me know what forms of recognition resonate with you.
Taking control of your career is entirely up to you. No one else will do it for you. So don't be afraid to take the actions that will help you reach your professional goals. Hope this episode has provided you with valuable insights and advice. If you want to stay up to date with the podcast, be sure to subscribe. For Managing a Career, this has been your host, Lane Robinson. And remember, own your career and navigate the path to professional success.